Hey, you're right. This is Ty Camden here with Car Mechanic Simulator, and I've decided to start over. And the reason is I did a first try video, and it went well, but I struggled, and I played a lot offline trying to learn the game a little bit. Got a few cars, 3 or 4 cars done. But now that I know kind of the very, very basics of what I'm doing, I decided to just start the game over and either live stream or video every moment of my gameplay on this game. So I deleted my old profile. I can't go back. And let's see if I can do a space in between. I can't remember. I think my stream crashed when I was doing this last time. I can't remember. So far, so good. Normal without tutorial. If you want to see the tutorial, feel free to watch the first try video I put out. It's been about within a week ago. It's pretty recent. There are some serious loading screens from time to time, so we're in one right now. This episode is going to be pretty basic. It's going to be the very beginning of the game. I'm still at technically level 1, but I think in my mind, it's level 0. I have no experience points. Fresh game, brand new. So I'll be doing a lot of oil changes and brake jobs. And as I level up, more types of jobs become expanded. There's a toolbox that you can use to give yourself enhanced abilities and or bigger parts of the shop. And that kind of thing. Last thing I did when I was playing offline was I unlocked a repair table, but I didn't know how to use it, so I never messed with it at all. So that'll happen down the road. So first I got to look at my orders. There's a normal order and a story order. So I'm going to start with the normal order. This game, at time to time, I have to move closer to my television. Some of the text is a little small for me to see personally. So it looks like this is all known parts on the right. And see all these over here on the right I'm tagging. So that makes it a lot easier. It's all brake stuff and an ABS pump. So we're going to move the car over to the left. I don't think the ABS pump pumps oil through it. So if it does, that'll be a mistake I make right now, because I'm not going to remove the oil from the car before I do any work on it. In this particular case, I usually do though. Wonder if I can access that from here. Whoa. Accessible from engine bay. Okay. So we can actually drop this car down and raise the hood. And we will click on the engine, go into examine mode. We don't really need to examine there because I know it's that piece right there. So I will actually leave examine mode and just disassemble that part. Oh, I can't. I have to remove something else first. It's in red. The module. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. So first we'll remove the module and then the pump. And the pump is the problem. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a new one of those. Let's take a look at it real quick. See, it's in the red and it just says ABS pump. So, going the wrong way. I go over to my computer. Go to the standard parts area. Actually, ABS pump's right there. I only have to search for it. So I can buy it real quick. Go to my parts list, and I'm going to go ahead and try to sell the old one. Get some money for it. Eventually, maybe I'll use a repair bench to fix that up. I don't know. We'll see. Put it right into part mount mode. And head back over and mount the parts. There's the pump. Now we put the module back on. I gotta hold it in. So now, when I pull up the car status, that is a green item on the right. I have finished the ABS pump. So now I got to do brake calipers, pads, and some discs. For that, I'm pretty much going to have to race the car. So let's get it up there. But again, oil won't matter. So I don't have to dump the oil out of the car, which would use this device. I am going to do a quick little overview mode. Alright, so I definitely see red on that one. So the front left. Let's go ahead and rip out that front left and get some work done on that first. So we get the tire off first. And now we'll get the caliper off. And we'll get this off. And I'm going to go ahead and take the ventilated disc off too, because it's all red, rusty looking. It's probably garbage. Now, we go to the inventory and we can see definitely the caliper was bad. The other parts don't look as bad as I expected. Huh. It says one of the pads is bad, but I don't know if it's that particular one. So I'll probably put this pad back on. But I definitely need to get this caliper. I don't know, that pad is red or orange. Let's get them both, the caliper pad, just to be safe. Oops, I forgot already. So it's just a standard brake caliper, standard brake pad. Might as well sell the bad ones, since they're easy to search for. I might type brake real quick. Get the standard caliper. Standard pad. And now we'll go ahead and reassemble this one and see how far along we've come. Put it into assemble mode. First I have to mount this ventilated disc, which wasn't that bad. Get the brake on there. Actually, I'm going to zoom in. Now I can do the caliper, which comes with a cylinder, and that's fine. Now actually I can zoom out a little bit. It's a little too close now for the tire. Let's get the tire on there. Now just to be safe, let's see what's left. The pad's still left, so I should not have replaced that pad. That's going to cost me in the long run, I think. Pad and 2 discs. Well, since the front discs are aerated, or whatever the word is, I'm pretty sure that both back discs are gone. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to remove it. Oh. I'm just trying to remove the tire, dude. There we go. Now, technically, at this point, I'm just going to remove it. I'll show you. I can go into an examine mode and click on it. Oh yeah, look at that, it's red already. Leave examine mode. Oh, I got to take this off first. And that, and that. And I might as well get the other one off too, because I'm pretty sure that one's bad as well. You can even see it in there. Come on, I'm trying to take the tire off. There we go. So anyone who's late joining, welcome. Appreciate you being here. I started the game over because I know a little bit more than I used to about it. I wanted to get a clean start. So we're working on our first car here. I'm a noob technically. Alright, Alright, so let's go to our inventory. We've got, there's the brake pads that were bad. There's one brake disc that was bad, and there's the other. So 2 brake discs and a pad. And if you go back to here, you'll notice all I got is a pad and 2 discs. So that's it. I got to get those parts out of the computer. Let's buy some parts. Once again, let me take a look just for my own benefit. I need 2 standard brake discs and a brake pad. So I'm going to sell the junky ones. Two standard brake discs and 1 brake pad. So the only mistake I've made on this car is I put a brand new brake pad in on the front left. It didn't need. Hopefully that won't eat into my profits too bad. But at least I'm making this car even safer, if nothing else, from a humanitarian standpoint. Come on, put it on. There we go. Alright, now that I got that on, I can do this. Yeah, we'll give him the bad one on this one. It's not bad, it's just not great. And we'll put the caliper on with the caliper cylinder. And we can stick that tire back on too. They're not the best shaped tires, but he didn't want new tires. You get what you ask for. Except for the front left brake pad, then you get an extra one. Put into part mount mode. Oh, what did I hit wrong? Let's do it this way. There we go. That's on. Brake pad. Oh, come on. Not with the cylinder. There we go. Oh, caliper. That's the word I want. Caliper with the caliper cylinder. And now, tire, and we're done. I think the job will be done. We'll take a look at how much money we're going to make. So I got to get it down off the lift. I don't have to add oil because I never drain the oil. And the car status, all the things on the right are green, so it's done. I spent almost $1,200. I'm going to get $1,700 back, so I do make some money. Order finished. Now over here, this is what I've learned offline, I believe. The toolbox, I don't have any points yet. Oh, yeah. See how it says upgrade cost 1? I have 0 of 0. Once I get enough experience, I can start upgrading my skills and stuff. Alright, so we will... You can go into settings and save. And now, we're going to check the orders. I could do a story order, which is cool. But I want to do another normal order. I want to build up my experience by doing as many orders as I can. I'm not trying to rush through the story missions, you know. I don't want to rush the game. I think over time I'll probably make more money this way. So this car, straight up 2 brake pads, a disc, and a caliper. Move it to the lift. Where's that? Move, lift. Again, none of these car parts need oil involved, and I don't have to go under the hood because they don't need the ABS. So I can just lift this sucker all the way up. That is not the color car I prefer. I'm not a big green car person, and especially not that olive green, but yeah, to each their own. Alright, so we'll go into overview mode. We definitely need something on that part right there. It's red. Need something on that one too. So the front tires for sure are coming off. I think I just saw something on this one too. Let's take another quick peek. Looks maybe. I don't know. Let me look at it from here. Oh yeah. I think I can see it. Oh yeah. Well, at least 3 of these tires are coming off. to take off that rusty bit, I have to remove the pads and all that. So I removed all that just to get to that one piece. And if you look at the inventory, only that one piece is bad. It's the brake disc. We'll get into that later. Let's get this other tire off. And let's take a peek here. I don't know. But let's go ahead and, oh yeah, I can see it inside. It's messed up. So let's get the caliper off. We'll take off that bad, see how it's red? Oh no, it might just be red because of that. Never knew you were a mechanic. Ty, what's up? What's up, Zach Myers? This is a fairly new game to me. This is only the second time I've streamed it. I started it over tonight, so you're seeing my second car that I've ever worked on since resetting the game. See, that disc ventilator looks okay. So I think I'm done on that tire, but there's still something wrong on this tire. I can actually see it already. It's rusty in there. So we'll get that tire off. I find this game strangely cathartic. Alright, so that one's done too. Now at this point, if I look at the car at the order, there's 4 parts needed. And now if I look at my inventory, we've got 1, 2 that are red, 3, 4. See, they got like a red orangey bar there, and the other ones have like a green bar underneath. So I've got all 4 parts for sure. So now I have to go buy parts. I need a caliper, a pad, a disc. Oh, 2 pads. So 2 pads, a disc, and a caliper. All standard issue. 2 pads, disc, caliper. Two pads, caliper, disc. So right now I should be able to put the car back together and it should be good to go. Don't forget to replace the blinker light fluid. Yeah. That and the, oh, what's that called? Joke's gone. I forgot the part name. So I'm going to work on part, zoom in. And did I remove the disc? Well, let's put it on and see. Oh, I did. Choose the good disc. There we go. Now the pad. Pick a good pad. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Caliper. Yeah, that's what I want. I was trying to think of the name of the. I was going to make a joke back to you, Zach, about the car in Back to the Future. I was going to try to think of the name of the part that makes it go back in time. I just can't remember it right now. I have a terrible memory. That tire should be done. Let's go to this one. And go to part mount mode. Since the disc ventilator is already on, I can go straight to the pad, then the caliper. Now I can put the tire right on. And let's see. Mount mode. And the tire. Now when I look at the car, all 4 green. I spent 207, I'm getting 300. It's $100. That's not bad. I assume somewhere in here it says where I get experience points, but I don't know where to look. But we're taking the money. Now I can go to my inventory and sell all the bad parts safely. 8, 11, 12, 17 bucks. I'll take it. Whoops. Save my game. Nice. Time for another, I'm going to do another order. Now at this point I could do another normal order. But I am going to go ahead and do the story mode at this point. I really should do the other order. There's only another minute 40 on it. Let's go ahead and do the other order. It's going to be a little similar to the other two cars. I'm sorry, guys. If you're watching on YouTube later, just fast forward, I don't know, 10 minutes. Might be less. We'll see. Let's take a look at it. This is the ABS pump and module with one pad. Let's get it up to the lift. So I think that if I remember right, the ABS is removable from the hood. Just gotta click on the engine and then look for it down there. See that thing? So let's remove that. I gotta remove the module first, right? So this one's a little different because I didn't have to do both of these pieces before. I mean, I did have to remove them, but they weren't both necessary to be replaced. So it does try to give you a little bit of variety. Let's just go ahead and fix that first. Standard module, standard pump. Okay. Standard module, standard pump. Let's mount the new parts. First, we'll do the pump. And now we'll do the module. That should... Yep, that took out 2 of the 3 things. For the brake pad, we got to take it up on the lift. So while it's lifting it up, I'm going to sell these junk parts for 3 plus... Ooh, pump's worth 77 bucks. Nice chunk of money just for doing that. And we'll take it up the rest of the way. Then we're going to go into scan mode, or whatever they call it here. And look for some red on a brake somewhere, because one of these brakes has a problem. Oh, I can't tell. Can I tell from outside the car? Well, it looks like it might be this one over here. I think I can see it. I can't see it there, but... Brake pad? I don't know. I might not be able to see it. Until I remove everything, because I'm having some real trouble seeing it here with this mode. I guess I have to take all the tires off. Great. This one, though, has like a rusty bit, so I'm thinking maybe it's this one. No, maybe not. It's really not easy to see. But if I've got this far off, let's go ahead and remove some more stuff. It's probably not a good idea. It's probably wasting some customer time. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, my gut tells me none of the stuff that I'm holding is bad. Yeah, it's not. So now I just got to put it back on, because I looked at the wrong thing. So my assessing of the bad part is obviously still a weak part, something I'm still working on. Well, I keep the bad stuff and I give him his car back with new good stuff. So I don't see anything wrong with selling the bad stuff, you know. If he asked for his parts back, I'd give him the bad stuff back, but why not make a little money if he's not going to ask for it back, right? So I took that whole setup off for nothing. So front left is fine. I really can't tell which brake whatever is bad. So I'll just start again, remove a tire and hope for the best. Mr. Buddy T, what's up? So I started this game over. This is Car Mechanic Simulator. I started completely over because I played a bunch offline and I felt like, you know what, I think I want that online. I'm a little bit better at it than I was on my first try video, so I'll get more cars done per hour, at least. Alright, so this car's probably fine, but let's take a look. Yep, everything's yellow. I can put it all back on again. Wasting all my time here. I wish I knew a better way to discover which brake pad was bad. I've just taken off 2 tires and they were fine. I've already tried looking in overview mode and I couldn't find any red in there. So I'm just basically taking off tires and hoping for the best. Yeah, I can't see any red problematic parts in the brake pad area. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong button. I think it's because it's underneath of the caliper. You know, I'm going to end up taking all these off and none of them will be bad. That'd be ironic. See, that one's not bad either. Yeah, no, buddy, but none of them are. None of them have been a problem so far. I'm basically spinning my wheels trying to figure out which tire it is. I might have even removed a bad one and not known it was bad because it was only yellow. So it's hard for me to tell at this point. This is the one problem area with my game, is trying to determine which brake pad is bad. I've removed and replaced brakes on a dozen cars without a problem, but for some reason on this car, I'm having a problem. I've now taken off 3 tires and looked at all the brakes and everything's fine. So I'm really hoping it's this one. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. There we go. It was the last one I picked. Doesn't that figure? Alright, let's go buy a brake pad. That's so funny. It's the last one. Get that a lot in this game. That's why I normally just change them all. Well, that's just it. I only had to change one of them. So I had to remove all of them because I didn't start on this tire. I started up there and went around this way. So, oh well. It happens. We're in part mount mode now. Put the pad back on, the good one. Cover it up with the caliper. Listen to me, I sound like I know what I'm talking about. I know very, very little about cars in real life. That's why this game is fun and challenging and rewarding. That should do it. There's no need to add oil. Yeah, that's funny, Zach. That's a good point. I'm glad it's not realistic in that regard. There we go. I'm making decent money on this one. And we sell the bad brake pads for $3. To whom? I don't know. We don't tell them, of course. Let them put them in the car and drive away. And then they'll be in their shop buying new pads. Hopefully my shop. Alright, let's see what we got here. I just laid back in my bed, got my head all comfy. I have a harder time reading stuff back here, though. So we have a normal order and a story order. I've done like 3 cars on normal now. I am going to do the story car. I can't read the text. So hopefully when I look at it on this inspection report thing, hopefully it's one of those cars where it tells me everything I need. It's, in the beginning of the game you get that a lot more often. Right here. Air filter. Tires. 4 tires? And a fuel filter. Holy cow. Air filter, fuel filter, and standard tire B. If it says B there, please let me know. If it does not, let me know. Please let me know it says B or not. Standard tire B. 4 of them. And change the oil and replace. Yes. Air filter, fuel filter too. Okay. I think I should probably start with the tires. Let's get it on the lift. While it's up here, I can drain the oil too. Just wait till it has you pretty much rebuilding the whole car. They suck. Yeah, I can only imagine how long that would take. Holy cow. Well, since I got it up on the lift and I'm going to have to remove the oil anyway, let's just go ahead and do it. Good to go. Now I can start working on the tires. If you did not watch my original first try video, this will be the first time you see me replacing any parts of any tires. There's a method to the madness, just bear with me. Clearly step 1 is get them off the car. We'll do this one first here. Standard tire B. I think that's what it says. How much was this on PS4? Looks very educational for non-mechanics. It is very fun and educational. However, it is not intuitive to me. It's very difficult. The only reason I'm doing so well right now is because I watched several people play through the early missions first. It's technically, I guess, cheating, but it was $20. It's on sale. It's normally $30, but I got it for $19.99. I don't know how long this sale lasts, but it was on sale a couple days ago, I believe. It might still be. Oh, I gotta go to the tire place. Yeah, there's a whole different section of the thing here. There we go, tire shop. I need standard tire B. And I can't read any of that. So let me move it closer. While I'm at it, since I'm moving closer, I will read this screen and make sure it's standard tire B. It says... Well, it's talking about the rims, but it's not talking about the tires. Alright, well... Before I buy the new ones, let's go ahead and use this machine over here. This is the tire changer and the wheel balancer. That's the last step. Let's use this first. We gotta separate these tires from these rims. Once I do that, maybe it'll tell me a little bit more about the tire. I think standard tire B is all I really need to know. But, oh, you're welcome, Zach. So we take the parts, and actually right now I can look at those parts right now. Yeah, see how they're one of them separated now, the other 3 are still packaged. Standard tire B. Yeah, that's all it's going to say. But I might as well go ahead and rip them all off while I'm here. I remember using AG. Don't know what that means. Sorry. So basically you got to separate the tire from the rim, get a brand new tire, put the tire back on the rim, the new one, and then use the other machine to balance the tire. Then you can put it back on the car. That's how it works in this game, and possibly in real life. I wouldn't know, I'm not a mechanic. Alright, so I need 4 standard tire Bs. Is that an option? Off-road, slick. There we go, standard tire B. I didn't check the size. That might be a mistake. Oh my. Well, we're going to find out if it's a mistake or not in a second. First, I'm going to stick one on. We're taking. I should look at the rim size probably. It'd be funny if this thing blew off the tire rim. It was too small of a tire. I'm actually going to go ahead and balance that one wheel. Forgot to take off one of the pins and pop the tire. Oh. Wow, yeah, that's, oh yeah, some high schools do have garage stuff. Mine did not. Once you go to order the tires, it will ask you the size of the tires. Yeah, I kind of might have screwed that up. But I'm going to put it on the car, and I'm going to see if it's acceptable. I might have just got lucky by buying the right size by accident here. I did. Look, standard tire B is done. Alright. So now I can go ahead and I can sell my garbage tires like that one for 13 bucks, 11 bucks, 0 bucks, that one was about to blow, and 16. So I got 3 good tires left to work with. Let's stick them on. Popped a tire, huh? I don't know. What kind of pins? I don't know. I don't need to know, I don't think. I was going to say, what's a pin? But that's alright. And now I have to balance 3 wheels, and I can put them back on. If this was Minecraft, I'd just build 4 of these devices and do all the tires at the same time, like having 4 different ovens or furnaces in Minecraft. That's the first thing I think of playing this. Like, why only have one of these? Probably because it's super expensive and I'm brand new at this and it's a small shop. But you get the point. Let's see, let's balance another one. I have not begun the air filter or fuel filter part of this. I think I can access all that from the engine area. But we will do the tires first. The last one is balancing now. It'd be silly to stand here. If it blew out, it might hit me. I gotta stand behind the protective shield, right? There we go. Let's put some more tires on here, shall we? In part mount mode. final tire going on. And that's 4 of the 6 items. I need a fuel filter and air filter. I am going to go ahead and look under here real quick. Yeah, there's that one. I think it's only accessible through the hood. So let me go ahead and drop this car down. I've already removed the oil, if I remember right. Zach Meyer says, it's been a while since high school, but pins, what I call them, are kind of like a bracket you place on the metal rim while rotating it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on this. Let's remove the air filter cover. Oh yeah, I gotta remove clips to remove that cover. And it tells you that because if you click on the air filter cover, it shows you in red all the pieces you have to remove to be able to take that off. There, it's off. For example, if I want to take off the engine head cover, I'd have to remove all those 4 red things on top first. Okay, back to the air filter. I'm going to go ahead and remove it, because I already know I need to. Now, let's zoom out. And overview mode, that doohickey right there. Fuel filter. Boom, that was an easy one. Alright. So let's take a look at what we need here. We need a standard red square air filter and a standard fuel filter. Beautiful. So filter should work as a search in the normal part area. So I'll go to filter. There's the red standard air filter. And I need a fuel filter. There it is, standard fuel filter. Go to part mount mode, and there's that little invisible fuel filter. So we'll put that on. Put the good one on. Perfect. We'll click on the air filter and mount part. The nice green one, yep. Now we should be able to put the filter cover back on. Only got one. And now I should be able to put all these little clips back on. There we go. That's 2. I'm going to focus on the part, make it a little easier to find the clips. Now in regards to the list there, I'm done, but see how that's still red? I did not put new oil in yet. So let's pop the hood, focus on the engine, and there is the oil plug. So I let it go until it tilts. Tilt, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I know it's almost full. So I just give it, nope, that was it. It was full. That car is done. $659 plus bonuses. 50. That's going to make me a good chunk of money. As it should. It was a mission thing. And back to the inventory. Let's sell those last 2 crappy parts for $0 and $1. And this is where I can go to settings. Save my game. Nice. We finished a mission. I want to go ahead and check the toolbox. I might have some experience points built up by now. I do. I have 2 available skill points. So the first level I can do is right here. I can either 50% faster part examination or screwing and unscrewing. I'm going to use that a lot more, so I'm going to use this one. And I have one more point. It's either 50% faster installing or removing. That's interesting. Level 1 faster walking, no. And 5% discount in shops. I like the idea of discounts, so let's go ahead and use that. I now have 0 available skill points, but I have 2 new skills. So that's what the toolbox does. It lets you upgrade your skills. I'm going to save again. And I wanted to stream for an hour, so I still have time. Let's go ahead and pull an order. What do we got? We got normal order, normal, story, and normal. I want to do some normal stuff. So the top one, which has the least time left, is car is hard to control. That's pretty broad, but it says list provided. I'll go ahead and take that order. It's a little broad. It makes me nervous. I'm thinking it's probably tires, but we'll see. Because I'm still at a low level. You know, hard to control at a high level could be anything. But I like that he left me a list. Sway bar rear end. What the heck are they trying to do to me? That is unknown to me ever. I've never done a sway bar. Let us hope that it is easy. Alright, sway bar sounds like something that I'm going to have to lift it up for. So let's go ahead and do that. All the way, please. Let's go into overview mode and see if we can find a sway bar. Man, I don't know what a sway bar is. Oh, but there's something red there. Is that a sway bar, or is that some kind of brake item? Alright, I think I have to take the tire off. Let's go ahead and work on it. Actually, let's go ahead and work. Let's see if we can work right on suspension. Sway bar rear end. Yeah, you gotta take tire off. So we'll do that first. Taking the tire off from the back end. That's pretty talented by my part, I'd say. Rear sway bar end link. I think that's the only part. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just double check something. Yeah, that is the only part I need. It is called sway bar rear end link. Huh. Sway bar rear end link. Sway bar rear end link. Wow, okay. This is going much smoother than I expected. No. I want to click on suspension, go into part mount, and look for that little piece I took out that should be invisible now. Sway bar rear end link. Install the green one. Nice. Now I can just zoom out and do the tire, right? Tire. Oh, look at how fast that thing goes. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm done. Let's just look though. Yeah, it's a cheap job. It's not going to give me much money or experience, but hey, it's a new thing. I learned where it was. I didn't foul it up. That's always good. And I mean, I don't know, 20 bucks? It's not that much. But it wasn't that long either, so let's get rid of this. Oh look, it's some kind of case here. I will use the case. I don't know what it's gonna... I've never done this before. This is new to me. I gotta get closer to read this. Barn location map. What the heck? Another barn location map. And a camshaft quality +2. Now they're in my inventory. What the heck? Use? No, I don't want to use it. I'd like to move this stuff out of the inventory though. Um, is that even possible? Loot crates, yeah, exactly. I don't know how to remove this from, or if you can even do that. I don't want to use it or sell it, so I guess I'll just leave it there. Huh. I wonder what other people do in that situation. I have no skill points. Alright, let's save. I still have 9 minutes. I'll probably end up going over. But let's see what other orders we have. I'm not going to do a story order. It'll get hard. I could do a normal, turbocharged, or this says repair with minimal parts. List provided, 47%. I'm taking that one. Whoops, I almost removed the windshield. Let's move it right over to the lift. I'm not going to test drive it or anything, so we'll go ahead and put it over here and see what's going on. I need a brake disc ventilated, and a pad. It's all stuff I do from lifting first. I think I can see the 2 discs already, right there and right there. But I'm going to go into overview. There's the 1 disc. I thought I saw that. There's the other. And there's a pad that needs to be replaced. But once again, I don't know how to see the pad without taking off tires. So, let's just start by doing what we know. Let's get these pieces off. Ah, wrong button. These calipers look like trash. Alright, I want to see the list again. 1 pad and 2 basically discs, 1 ventilated. There's the pad and the discs. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward stuff. Standard brake pad, standard brake disc, and a standard brake disc. Alright, we're good. Just pull up the word brake and it should work. Standard pad, standard disc, and a standard ventilated. I'm so confident I got the right stuff. I'm going to sell the old stuff now, just so I don't put it on by mistake. And now I can just put it all together. We got a brake job, bay 1. That wheel should be completely done now. One caliper, there we go. That job was easy now that I know what I'm doing, and I've done it many times before. Learn from experience, right? $100. let's check this again. Why not? Right? Nope, not yet. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it's 4 minutes, huh? Normal order, normal order. It's another brake job or two. Oh, something just hit the list too. Just I was sitting there. Alright, this will be my last job. Even if it runs me over a little bit, I'm going to try to finish it. I think it's another brake job. So I'll lift it right on up. Oh, an ABS pump too. I'll have to do that last because I've already lifted the car up. A disc, a caliper, and a pad. Well, there's the pad. There's the disc. There's that doohickey thing, ABS. Well, let's start with what we know. That's a good way to go. I feel like there's a caliper that I didn't take off that's bad somewhere. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, it's 3 parts. Okay. Yeah, alright, good. We got the right parts going. So again, I need a standard caliper, a standard disc pad. Caliper, disc pad. Caliper, disc pad. So we can do the lift part right now and get it all done. I'm like a machine on here now. At least with the easy stuff, right? I'm in the auto zone. Like I'm in the zone. That's perfect. I love it. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can do the last bit of this on the ground. Yeah, it's right there. Let's see if I can figure out how to get to it. Honestly, I can't remember if it's the pump or module that's bad, so I'm taking them both. Probably the pump. It looked pretty bad. There it is, ABS pump. And I'm sure if I went over to here as well, ABS pump, yeah. Standard pump. But I'm going to search for ABS. Let's do that. There we go. So now we go to here, click on engine, part mount, and try to get that view back. This is the hard part. I'm too zoomed in. Oh, there we go. Zoom out helped. Pump. And where's the other piece of this puzzle? There it is. The ABS module. That should do it. Let's take a look. Status: $1,100 spent, $1,600 brought in. That's a $500. That might be a big money maker and hopefully point maker. Let's sell the bad inventory, not the good inventory. Wow, I got 2 more loot crates. I almost don't want to open them because it's going to clog up my inventory here. Who am I kidding? I'm opening them. But first, let's go to the toolbox. Nope, no skill points. Let's open up a case. A loot case. As you so aptly put it, a loot crate. Oh, I got some high quality pieces there. I'm assuming this stuff's coming in handy when I fix up my old jalopy someday, you know? And here comes another crate right here. Okay. I wonder if I just use this real quick. I'll still have another one. Not today. I don't want to get that. I don't want to get involved in that today. And this is just another toolbox. It's just a duplicate, basically. And save my game. I believe I can also hit... maybe not. Yep. Save game, return to menu. Alright, so that's it for this time. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. Appreciate your interaction on the chat. And if you watch later on YouTube, that's cool as well. I will be either streaming or making edited videos if I play offline of every moment of every game I play in this game. That's why I started over tonight. I had done some stuff offline. I said, no, you know what? I'm starting over. Every moment will be online like I do with most other games. And that includes Car Mechanic Simulator. So if you enjoy this game at all, or if you want to see the progression, or it might even help to just learn a few things before you play it yourself. I watch other people that help me. We'll get into the more advanced stuff. Every episode will be a little bit more advanced, hopefully. So, catch y'all later. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Have a great night. Or day, depending on what part of the world you're in. Ty Campton.